They call Dumai an oil city, a port town on the eastern coast of Sumatra where ships come and go, where factories rise beside the sea, and where tankers cross the Strait of Malacca carrying the wealth of Indonesia to the world. But Dumai is far more than pipelines, ports and industry, because beneath the sound of engines and crashing waves lies a story almost forgotten, a story of legends, survival, beauty, migration and transformation, a story born from a tiny fishing village that refused to stay small. This is Dumai, one of the most important coastal cities in Riau province, a city standing proudly on the eastern shoreline of Sumatra, facing one of the busiest maritime routes on earth, a city that today connects Indonesia to Singapore, Malaysia and the global economy. But long before the refineries, before the massive harbours, before modern highways and industrial zones, Dumai was only a quiet settlement by the sea. And according to local legend, its name was born from love at first sight. The people of Dumai still tell the ancient story of Putri Tujuh and the kingdom of Sri Bunga Tanjung, a legend filled with royal blood, beauty, sacrifice and destiny. It is said that when Prince Empang Kuala first saw the extraordinary beauty of Princess Mayang Sari, he whispered the words Dumai in awe. Over time, that word became Dumai, a name carried across generations until it became the identity of an entire city. Legends may sound like myths to some people, but in places like Dumai, legends become memory, and memory becomes identity. What makes Dumai extraordinary is not only how it began, it is how far it has risen. In the beginning, Dumai was just a small hamlet inhabited mostly by fishermen. Families lived by the rhythm of the tides. Wooden boats crossed muddy rivers and open seas. The ocean was not just a source of food, it was life itself. Then history started to move. In 1959, Dumai officially became a district within Bengkalis Regency. That moment changed everything. Growth accelerated, trade expanded. More people arrived searching for opportunity along the coast of eastern Sumatra. By 1963, Dumai had become the capital of the Dumai Kewedanan administrative region, proving that this once forgotten village was rapidly becoming an important center in Riau. Then came the defining moment. On April 11, 1979, through Government Regulation No. 8 of 1979, Dumai was officially established as an administrative city. And finally, on April 20, 1999, Dumai stood proudly as an autonomous city under Indonesian law after separating from Bengkalis Regency. From a fishing village to an independent city, from silence to significance, from the edge of the sea to the center of economic power. That is not just development, that is transformation. Today, Dumai is known as Kota Idaman, which means the city of dreams. Its motto is Negeri Bertua, the blessed land. And the name fits perfectly because Dumai became one of Indonesia's most strategic energy cities. People across the nation know Dumai as the oil city. Beneath its soil and around its waters flows one of the lifelines of Indonesia's economy. Oil and natural gas industries dominate the region, from extraction and refining to distribution and export. Massive industrial facilities rise beside the coastline as ships move continuously through international waters. But what makes Dumai powerful is not only its resources, it is its position. Dumai serves as one of Indonesia's maritime gateways to neighboring countries like Singapore and Malaysia. Facing the Strait of Malacca, one of the busiest shipping lanes in the world, Dumai stands at the crossroads of Southeast Asian trade. Every ship entering its harbour carries more than cargo. It carries the story of a city connected to the heartbeat of global commerce. And yet, despite all its industrial strength, Dumai never lost its soul. Because when the sun begins to fall across the coastline, the city transforms. The sea breeze carries the sounds of Malay culture through its streets. Traditional values still live among modern buildings. Visitors do not only find factories and ports here, they discover beaches, coastal beauty, cultural traditions, and warm communities shaped by generations of migration. Dumai is home to more than 331,000 people, and its strength comes from diversity. The city is filled with Malay, Batak, Minangkabau, Javanese, Bugis, and Chinese communities living side by side. Different histories, different traditions, different journeys, yet together they built one city. The original soul of Dumai is deeply Malay, but the influence of Minangkabau culture is also strongly felt throughout the region. This mixture created a city unlike any other in Riau, a place where cultures blend instead of collide. Even its symbols tell stories. The famous Tugu Lancang Kuning stands proudly as one of Dumai's icons, representing the spirit of Malay heritage and maritime pride.